Hi Aries, welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your other placements and only take what resonates. So Aries, we are going to dive into it for you. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you come across a reading is when the reading is good for you. I am starting over and I'm going to start doing the tarot and oracle readings in zodiacal order. I've had a couple recommendations on that. So we're going to give it a whirl for the new year, and Happy New Year, by the way. I hope everyone had a good new year, a good holiday season, and we just had the Lunar New Year. So happy year of the snake. It's the wood snake. I do have a horoscope for the new moon in Aquarius that leaped us into the Lunar New Year. If you guys are interested in that, go check that out. We did have Cancer coming out, so that's an interesting energy. Card number 4 from the Astro Oracle. So that is going to be a prominent energy in your energy. This is going to be your general energy. It's interesting because we do have Mars retrograde. Mars is your planetary ruler. Now, I don't know which placement you're watching for, if you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc., etc. But the ruler of whatever placement you do have in Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is retrograde in the sign of Cancer currently. So you guys could have Cancer placements. You could have a connection to another Cancer, or there could be something here about the home, family, your emotional life, or you being more introspective at this time, also very intuitive and psychic. There could be things going on in the home with your family, with your mother, with your children in particular as well. And then we have the trine sextile, card number 52. So that's a harmonious energy. A trine in astrology or a sextile in astrology, they are both harmonious aspects. So that's a good positive energy to get us started. I feel like you guys could be working through some emotional difficulties, things that you could have struggled with emotionally in the past, and things are kind of smoothing out and getting a little more clear for you moving into the near future. So whenever you're seeing this reading or whenever it comes across your feed is when this reading is going to be relevant for you. We also have Virgo at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting because we do have the South Node in the sign of Virgo currently. We have Ascendant, so some of you guys could be Virgo risings. And then we have the first house and midheaven at the bottom of the deck. So there could be something here. Some of you guys, I'm getting something about work and finance or business or something, you know, whatever you do for a living, however you make money, this could have been taking an emotional toll on you lately. And it could also be affecting your physical health, or it was affecting your physical health in some way, which in turn affected your emotions. So maybe you had to take some time off work, or maybe you we're just deciding to focus more on what you love doing. We have the 5th house passion card here, card number 43, which of course the 5th house corresponds to Leo energy. And that's really an energy of, you know, what brings us joy, it's a very creative energy. It had a lot to do with children. Some of you guys are spending more time with your children. Something about children is very strongly coming through here. Let's get some Kipper cards. See what else is going on for Aries. I keep wanting to say Cancer with that Cancer card right there. So some of you guys could definitely have Cancer placements or something about your moon placement in general. Some of you guys could also have Capricorn placements. So we have card number 17 from the Kipper, gift. We're going to clarify with tarot to get a little more additional context here. We have official person, card number 22. So some of you could be either meeting somebody new, or there's somebody in your life that's playing a very prominent role, or in this chapter of your life. For some reason, I'm hearing chapter, so they could be playing a very significant role in your life, or this is somebody that's entering your life in the near future. Some of you guys are life path 22s. I'm also getting life path 7. And then we have courtship, card number 4. So some of you guys could be meeting a potential romantic partner, or there's something here about if you guys are in an existing relationship. This isn't the love portion of the reading, but if you are in an existing relationship, there could be something here about going back to when you guys first started dating or when you first met, going back to that courtship stage, right? When you were trying to win each other over, when you were trying to impress each other, going back to the early stages in the relationship to kind of refresh it. Others of you that are single, you could be meeting somebody that you potentially have a long-term relationship with, or you're at least casually dating in the near future, and there is a potential to move things forward into something more serious. So what is this gift card for Aries? Card number 17. Something about the 17th could be significant. We have the High Priestess. So something about your psychic and intuitive abilities could be being heightened for you right now. I feel like they're almost turning on. I'm hearing turning on. So some of you guys are discovering some sort of like clairsense. So clairsentience, clairvoyance, all the clairs. One of your clair senses could be coming online at this time, and you're realizing this like it's a divine gift or a birthright that you're meant to develop in this lifetime. And some of you guys are working on developing some sort of psychic or intuitive ability as well. Some of you guys are tarot readers, or you have some sort of like energy healing ability. Some of you guys heal with your hands. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is potentially something that you want to make money from. Then we have the Magician card at the bottom of the deck and the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like you are trying to manifest this. There could also be a relationship in your life that this is either tied to, or there's something that corresponds with your psychic and intuitive gifts that corresponds with a romantic relationship in your life, or at least it could also be a friendship. 2 of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership, although it oftentimes is. It is my soulmate card. Some of you guys are connected to a Scorpio or a Leo, and Aquarius. We also have Aquarius here. Wow, that's a lot. In Scorpio, again, confirmation right there. Interesting, because we have the Emperor in the reverse, which is your energy, and then we have the Hangman. All of the major arcanas are like literally right next to each other, and I barely ever use this deck. And it's funny because I meant to mention this at the beginning of the reading, but this is typically a deck that I use or associate very strongly with Aquarian energy. So I don't know why I felt called to use this deck for you. It's called, I think it's called the Third Eye Tarot, I want to say. It's one of my favorite decks. The artwork is absolutely stunning on it. But it's not typically a deck that I associate with Aries energy, so I don't typically get called to use it for Aries energy. So there could be something about Aquarian energy that's significant here. Also Aquarius season. It is Aquarius season. So why is 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, King of Swords? Yeah, there's something about either partnership. It could also be a business partnership or somebody that you make money with as well. It could be a boss or a coworker, something like that for some of you. Just take it how it resonates. What is this official person card for Aries? We have the 2 of Swords. There's some sort of decision that you need to make in regards to whomever this person is. So we'll get more information here. My hand split the deck at the 10 of Wands. So again, this could be somebody related to work, business, finance, or somebody that you work with. So a coworker or a boss. The Hermit card, Virgo energy, and the Empress card, which is Taurus or Libra energy, and then the 5 of Swords. Some of you guys have to make some sort of decision to take a loss or take an L, right? We have the 5 of Swords here. The 5 of Swords can sometimes indicate either winning at all costs or, you know, just taking your losses and taking the L. So you're either being strategic and being somewhat malicious and getting or taking what you need and what you want out of a situation, or this could be reversed and you could be the loser in the situation. So we'll see what else comes out here. I do have a strong feeling that this could have to do with work or finance or your abundance or wealth in some regard. Where are we at on time? One more, please. We have the Temperance card. Some of you guys have to decide between a relationship with this person or a connection with this person or staying at this place of employment or continuing on this business venture, but you're trying to decide on if it's worth your mental health and your peace. You know, the Temperance card is a very healing card. It's all about peace, harmony, balance, and it can sometimes indicate moderation. So some of you guys are sacrificing your peace and your mental health, your mental wellness, your spiritual wellness, etc., in exchange for either a relationship, a business, or a place of employment. So you're needing to make some sort of decision on if it is worth it for you. And the fact that you have to even ask that question should be an answer in and of itself. So what is this courtship card here for Aries? We do have the 9 of Wands. Some of you guys are in a long-term relationship, and there could be some sort of, I want to say like a hump that you guys have to push through or get over, and also going back to the beginning of the relationship and how things once were. We have the Ace of Cups here, so there is some sort of emotional renewal or emotional new beginning. Some of you guys are meeting somebody. If you are single and you're dating, there could be somebody that comes into your life where you're casually dating somebody and there's an opportunity to get into some sort of relationship. There could be a few hurdles along the way or something that you have to overcome in order to make it either official or to make it to the next step of the relationship, or decide if you actually want to continue on in this relationship, because we do have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands indicates, you know, the wound wounded warrior energy. So sometimes it can indicate some sort of struggle or wanting to give up. So you could be in the dating stages or the talking stages with somebody, and there's some sort of difficulty or challenge that you're faced with in regards to this relationship, and you have to make a decision if you're willing to move forward and start over or start something new, or, you know, move to the next level of the commitment. Others of you, like I said, are in a long-term relationship, and you're meant to renew something emotionally and keep pushing through the challenges in order to have some sort of emotional new beginning with this said person. So what is Aries advice for this general energy? And we'll move on to love. So we have the Three of Pentacles. There is something here about patience and waiting. The Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry, I read that as the Three of Wands, patience and waiting. So there could be something significant about Three of Wands energy here. But the Three of Pentacles is usually about collaboration or working together. Also tuning into your intuition, especially if you're faced with some sort of chaos or disruption or some sort of collapsed tower moment. We have the Tower card here. It's coming through as Plutonian energy, so some of you guys could definitely have Aquarius placements. It's like working together to clean up the mess of something, like collaborating with other people or working together, coming together as a community. A strong Aquarius energy coming through in this reading for you, Aries. One more, please. And then the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, in regards to like your security. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like your wealth or your prosperity or your money or your pocketbook or your physical possessions, although that very well could be. There could be something here about moving or relocating or needing to like reestablish yourself financially, and you need to work together with other people in your life in order to be able to do that. So leaning on family members, friends, working together to come to some sort of resolution. Also, it could be in business. But this is also about like your mental and your spiritual security as a whole, being secure in yourself, not being frugal, but also not foolishly like spending your money or foolishly giving out your energy. It's not just about money. As I mentioned, this could also be like foolishly giving away your energy and time to things that are not worth it and not going to satisfy your security in the long run. So we're going to move on to love for you, Aries. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. I'm at the Cosmic Rose. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. If you do find this video helpful or enjoyable, I really do appreciate it. And all the information for personal readings can be found in the description box and the pinned comment. All right, Aries. So what do we have for my beautiful Arians in their love and romance situation? Okay, these came out all backwards. This deck is a little bit slippery. That is the only thing I will say about this deck. Aries and love. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be connected to somebody in the workplace or at least in the same field. We have the Ace of Cups, a new beginning. So those of you that the general portion, it was resonating as some sort of new relationship or at least a new beginning in a relationship. This could be a confirmation for you. And the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy for a love reading because it's the happily ever after card. It's emotional fulfillment. It's the happy family. It's, you know, all your wishes and dreams come true. Now, I don't know. It's funny because we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Ten of Cups, the beginning and the end. So it's almost like something is tying together here. Some of you guys could be in a long-term relationship where you're working on renewing some sort of emotional freedom within the connection or emotional satisfaction within the connection, and in turn that leads to some sort of happily ever after, or, you know, the fairy tale ending that you've been hoping for all along with this person. But I can tell that it hasn't been an easy road. We do have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the reversed. The Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So subconsciously, you're trying to make a decision on something and you're going back and forth. Things could also be very up and down within this relationship. So it's taken you a lot of courage and strength to be able to get this far. Some of you guys didn't think you were going to make it. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here for Aries and love? You have the Four of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are in a long-term commitment, a relationship, If you guys are not married, this could be something that you're working towards doing with this person. You guys could be married to this person, but if not, at the very least, you guys either live together or it's like a marriage, right? You guys have been together for a long time and there's something here that you're trying to build together. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Again, I also mentioned that you guys could be connected to somebody either in the workplace or in the same field of work or something like that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of decision. Something about work could definitely be tied in here. You guys could be contemplating or going back and forth on like switching places of employment, and you're worried about what your other half will say or think about the situation, or they won't support you in this decision. Some of you guys are thinking of opening your own business. Why is this Ace of Cups here for Aries in love? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being rewarded. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of, it is a card of like the fruits of your labor or the rewards after all the hard work that you put in the Eight of Pentacles, which we got from the other deck, the first card out for your love reading. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which sometimes can indicate like independence. So some of you guys have either been like working on yourselves or more independent, even though you could be in a long-term relationship, or some of you guys could actually be single and there is somebody new coming into your life. So just take it how it resonates. I feel like I am picking up on several different storylines for different Aries placements and different Aries. But it's like all your hard work is paying off. I feel like you guys have done a lot of self-reflection, a lot of inner work, and that's all paying off in regards to your love and romance relationships right now. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords here. Yeah, there's some sort of heart chakra healing or renewal. That could be something that you've been working on. So you've been manifesting either a new love connection or a renewal in the love connection that you're already in. Why is the Ten of Cups here? We have the Justice card. Some of you guys are getting married. I hate to spoil it, but some of you guys could be getting like proposed to. You know, we have three cards here that could indicate either marriage or like proposal or moving to the next step of relationship if you guys don't believe in marriage, or like, you know, marriage isn't necessarily in the cards for you. The Justice card can definitely indicate, you know, something that is written into law. So that's why I say this could definitely be marriage. The Four of Wands is also a marriage card. But I feel like this person is your other half. There's something like very just and fair about this connection, I want to say. One more on that Ten of Cups. The Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Empress energy. Some of you guys have kids together. Yeah, you're ending one phase of your love life and moving into another. So whether you're single, if you've been single for a long time and you've been trying to manifest like that perfect partner that you're going to have your happily ever after with, this could be your confirmation for you. There could definitely be a new beginning in the cards for you in regards to your love life. If not, there's some sort of emotional renewal that leads to some sort of happy ending, family unit, possibly children. We do have quite a few cards about children on the board as well. But marriage could also be in the cards for a lot of you. Those of you that are in a long-term connection or a relationship or a marriage, some of you guys are moving to the next level in the connection. You guys are also working through difficulties and you're getting rewarded with the fruits of your labor for the effort that you put into this connection because you haven't given up on each other. I think that you guys are in a beautiful relationship. If you are in a long-term relationship, even if there has been challenges, I think that this is definitely and certainly a soul contract, and some sort of karmic cycle is coming to an end. We have the Death card here. Some of you guys could be connected to a Scorpio. I also have Libra, Taurus, Libra again, and that's it for majors. But bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil card. So there is toxicity lurking within you, and that could be why you've considered in the past, if you are in a long-term relationship, cutting this relationship off. But I feel like you've manifested like a clearing of the energy in order to have some sort of emotional renewal with this person if it is a long-term relationship. So what is Aries' advice? So we have the Page of Swords, open communication, honest communication, sending that message, writing that letter, having that face-to-face conversation, whatever the case is for you. Also remembering to be mature when we're using our words, not being like selfish, or be careful of like spying or intruding on your partner's like privacy, because I almost feel like this nosy energy with that Page of Swords. We have the Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ships to come in, or waiting for the perfect moment to have this conversation, not saying things impulsively or acting out of emotion. And then we have the Empress. So we have the Empress twice. This is a beautiful depiction of the Empress, by the way. I love this deck. Also being careful not to intimidate this person, whether you're in a relationship or not, intimidate them with how you're portraying your feelings to them. Because I almost feel like some of you guys are like trying to communicate your emotions, which is good, but I almost feel like it's coming off a little bit too intense for this person to handle. So I don't know, I'm picking up like possibly heavy water sign energy on one side and heavy air sign energy on another side of this relationship. So there could be a discrepancy of how you guys communicate and how comfortable you guys are with your emotions. There's also something here about possibly children that's related to this matter. So remembering the well-being of your children and doing what's best for your children as well as yourself, doing what's best for yourself emotionally. If having children is something that you want in the future, I could definitely see this being a possibility for you because we have the Empress card twice. But yeah, open and honest communication, waiting for the perfect time to have that communication or that conversation with that person, but also remembering to keep it honed in and honed down so that you're not too aggressively communicating your thoughts, ideas, or how you want to move forward in this relationship in order to get that new beginning. So obviously that's going to be for more of you that are in a long-term relationship already. It's not going to resonate for all of you. But just be careful, you know, with your words, regardless if you're in a new relationship or an old relationship. I feel like this relationship has a lot of potential and there's a lot of beautiful energy that's connected to it. There is definitely a possibility for a happily ever after. You just have to learn to balance both your mind and your emotions, or your thoughts and your emotions, and remembering to find that equilibrium or that balance. So that is all I have for you, Aries. Again, personal readings can be found at the description box and the pinned comment. I also have a free mini ebook on there, a tarot history lesson. I wrote that myself. If you guys are interested in that, it is 100% free. So go check that out if you're interested. I also have my intention oils coming out in the near future. Here's just a few of them so you guys can kind of preview them. We have Money Magnet. We have Lush Empress. If you can see that, and then we have Shield Me. So that's just 3 of them. I have, I think, 6 or 7 different options right now. I hand make them myself. They are spelled and they're handcrafted. The recipes are all done by me. So they can be used for intentions. They can be used for rituals. They can use for like anointing yourself or your objects or your home, whatever you want to use them for. They are magically infused. So that is all I have for you, Aries. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did find this enjoyable or helpful. And self-acceptance is your final oracle. So that is all I have for you, Aries. I will see you next time. Bye.